Hey guys, hope you guys have had an amazing day and welcome back for another vlog for Freedom Friday. So it has been an interesting week for me. Hopefully your week has been great, because mine, you know what, I can't even say it's been a bad week. It's just been interesting. So I think this week makes one full month 100% self-employed, and I think this week it really hit me that I'm definitely an entrepreneur, and that I don't have to answer to anybody in a sense, right, except for my clients, because technically they're my customers, right? They're my so anyway, earlier this week my starter went out on my car. My starter or my alternator, I don't even know, but my car is at almost 200,000 miles, and it had already been like, you know what, it's pretty much time to I'm gonna turn it this way. It's pretty much time to upgrade. And I have been waiting. I was kind of like figuring out how do I want to do it, and which way. Like, do I want to pay off my student loans first, buy my house first, get my car first, or save my 6-month emergency fund first, finish that up? Which one? And I kept going back and forth, and I was praying like, God, what do you want me to do? So anyway, my car has gone out. Sorry, airplanes. And I absolutely refuse to spend money on fixing this car, because it's time. Like, it's time. I was already like, I'm ready now, and financially I'm ready, and it's just time, because in a few months I was going to get my car anyway. So I was like, I don't even know what's wrong with my car. I know that sounds crazy for some people. They're like, no, just fix the car that you have, but it's time. I've been putting this off for 10 years. Well, I had my Toyota Camry, and I totally lost that, and I would have kept my car. I wouldn't have never even thought about getting another car. I did want a Mercedes, but I probably would have kept that car, you know what I mean, like a lot longer. But I said I was going to keep my car that I had, my cash car, for 2 years, drive it for 2 years, and then get my Mercedes. And so it's so crazy, because March makes 2 years that I had it, and I was like, it's just for the purpose of getting me around, literally drive it till the wheels fall off, and then it's time to upgrade and get the car that I want, the one I've been working for, the one that I've wanted. Every time I graduated, every time I achieved something, the one I kept saying, I'm gonna get this, I deserve this, and I just kept putting it off. Well, I am at 100% debt free, except for my student loans, and of course I'll have a mortgage soon. But other than that, like, this is it. And so I'm just like, I've worked myself to a point and made progress to a point where I don't have any consumer debt. All I have my student loans, and I've paid off all my debt to the point where I only have like $2,000 or less in housing expenses a month. So I'm ready. So y'all, I'm about to get my Mercedes in like 2 weeks. And I'm so happy. But that's not even my point. My point is that I can remember a few years ago, right? Flashback a couple years from now, or previously, and had something happened to my car, I would have gone into straight panic mode. I would be like, oh my God, panicking, especially being in Atlanta. My family is in North Carolina for the most part, right? And I'm like, I'd have been like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But because I am self-employed, I make my own schedule. I can, like, today yesterday I did groups. That's all I did, and I went to the office and worked instead of being in the community. So yesterday I just did groups, and I had a Lyft take me to the office, and I did groups, and I made almost $500. You know what I'm saying? Okay, like, just think about that. But had I had like a regular job and still was working a regular job, I would have been like, oh my God, how am I going to get to work? What am I going to do? Now, obviously, get a rental, right? That's obviously. But the two things combined, the fact that I am almost 100% debt free, and the fact that I'm 100% self-employed business owner, those two things combined have significantly reduced my anxiety levels, because I would be, like I said, I would be panicking. I'd be like, I don't even know what to do. What's the next move? Who can help me? What am I going to do? but I don't have to feel that way. And that, when I woke up and I realized that, because I almost, like, it was a natural response, and I was feel like, okay, I kept asking myself, why am I not worried? Why am I not stressed out about this? And then I realized, like, you don't have to be. You make your own hours, you're good. You are good. You know what I mean? And, like, that in itself is, like, something that I've been wanting, and that's what I've been working for. And that's what makes self-employment for me the absolute only thing I can do moving forward. And I also want to tell you guys, I signed my contract for my book deal, so I will be publishing my book later this year, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to travel and meet amazing people across the world, and there's just so much to come. So you asked me how my week was. It was interesting, but very eye-opening, because I am blessed. I am blessed, and I'm so happy. So how was your week? How was your week? What did you accomplish this week? Have you ever been in this situation before, like when your car went out or something? How did you feel? And how did you working a job, right? How did that affect your response to those situations? Did you feel panicky? Did you feel stress, anxiety? How did you deal with it? All right, guys, I will see you next week for Freedom Friday, and also stay tuned for tomorrow Smart Money Saturday vlog. All right, see you later.